Hi Sagittarius. So this is my new setup for the upcoming month or couple of months now that I'm off from work as I'm a teacher. I will be delivering messages for each sign on a weekly basis, and you guys are going to be getting your reading on Mondays. So I'm going to put down below the schedule if you do forget, but on every Monday I'll be delivering messages for Sagittarius, Virgo, and Aquarius. Okay, so remember, this can be for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. So yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for all your likes, subscriptions, and comments. If the messages do resonate, if they do not, then that's okay. We can move on. I don't need to know that they didn't resonate. Like I said before, I cannot channel for every single person on the planet. I am channeling for a specific soul group. So if you're part of that soul group, I might be able to channel messages that you need to know. So messages that your spirit guides are guiding you to listen to. Okay, so if it's not for you, it's not for you. Let's not dwell on it. In the next few weeks, the energy will be very charged. We got already a Neptune and Pisces in retrograde. We have a lot of oppositional energies. We have a Mercury in retrograde. We have an eclipse coming up, 2 eclipses coming up in the summer. So people are going to feel a little bit more paranoid than usual and more cautious and a little bit more emotional because there's a lot of planets in Cancer right now. So if you're feeling emotionally exhausted and drained and questioning so many things in your life, it's completely normal. We're all going through that as a collective. So on that note, I'm going to just tell you a little bit of what's going on with that Neptune square Venus. So some questions that you might ask yourself is, who really shows up for you? What friendships can you rely on? Who really sees you? How could you better care for yourself? Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Okay, because a lot of us at this time are going to be challenged emotionally. This Neptune in retrograde in Pisces is kind of forcing us to look at our own interests, our own habits and choices. They're going to be called into question. So yeah, you're going to be facing a lot of emotional confrontation and confusion about how you love, how you nurture yourself, how others love and nurture you. Okay, so I usually post daily on Instagram and Facebook about certain planetarian transits that are going on, like the most important ones, the stronger ones. I think it's important because you will feel more pressured, okay? Because Neptune is very elusive. You know, Pisces, Neptune is ruled by Pisces, and people who have a planet in Pisces like me, it's my moon, we tend to get lost in that paranoia, in that fear, and it's basically all illusions that we create based on our fears and insecurities. So we might all feel that as a collective, even though you don't have any planets in Pisces, or maybe you do. Maybe you should check that out. So Google your birth chart, and I know Cafe Astrology is a good website to tell you at least what planets are in which sign. So think about all of that information. Be easy on yourself. It's going to be a little bit gnarly in the next few weeks and months. So please tune into my weekly videos and check out my Instagram and Facebook posts if that does help you. If not, we move on. So Sagittarius, I invented this fabulous spread for you and the person or the situation that you're dealing with. So maybe that this might not be in love per se, or maybe yes, and maybe it might be with the person that you're currently with. Maybe it's the person that you're talking to. So it's not specific really to like the singles or the people in relationships. It's very general. It can be a situation that you're dealing with at work or with family or with friends. So take it as it resonates, please. Okay, I want to try to attract the most viewers to my channel that can resonate. So I need to open up the themes a little more, okay? So your sign, your sun, Venus, your sun, moon, rising in Venus can apply if it's in Sagittarius. So I'm looking at your energy right now, and the situation or the person that you're dealing with, their energy. Two wanted to come out, okay? I wanted just one, but it was meant to be. So just to start out, Sagittarius, your energy is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups can be your moon or your rising or your Venus can be in a water sign, because cups are emotion, it's water, so Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. If not, this is you wanting to socialize, you wanting to celebrate, you wanting to focus on the good times right now. So I'm hearing good times, okay? This is your energy. You just want to celebrate, you want to let things go. Maybe you just finished a project, or you're almost finished work and you're about to go on holiday, you're about to, you know, start your vacation. So you're in a party mood, you're in a mood to socialize and get together and seek support. Okay, this is the energy that I'm getting from you. But remember, the roles can be reversed. The person or the situation you're dealing with here is a little bit confusing and defensive. So maybe this is a job that's creating a little bit of an overwhelming confusion state for you, because for you or for the person you're dealing with. The person might be a little bit defensive. The situation is feeling like there's a block. Okay, so whatever that energy is, whatever that situation is, I feel like someone or something is just confused. There's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of options, and as a result, there's like a defense mechanism that's happening here, okay? So take that as it resonates, please. We're going to take a look at how you feel about this person or this situation. How does Sagittarius feel about this person or this situation? Okay, you're trying your best to feel satisfied or content or grateful right now. Okay, so the Nine of Cups here is someone who is just content, who's alone, okay, but who is grounded and just cool, like they're fulfilled. Okay, so far so good. But the person or the situation that you're dealing with here is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is disappointment, loss, deception, crying over spilled milk, not looking at what is actually going well. Okay, so the situation is just not very positive right now. The person here in this picture is focusing on the cups that were spilled and not on the cups that were not spilled. So this person is just completely sad and focusing on the negative. It's a very pessimistic situation, a very pessimistic energy coming from the situation or the person. This person or this situation, you see there's an offer here. There's a Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is someone, this can be someone or a situation that is offering something very small. They can be offering you praise or appreciation or love or just an offer, but it feels a little bit like it's a loss. It feels like the situation can cause a bit of disappointment with this offer coming in. What is the challenge for this, for the two of you? Okay, so whether that's your situation at hand or another person, what is this blocking you from like seeing eye to eye? Yeah, what's blocking you guys or the situation is the Eight of Swords. So someone here is putting themselves in a state of fear and anxiety. This is self-imposed. Okay, someone here is putting themselves in a prison, self-imprisonment, self-entrapment. Someone needs to get out of this, because this is what is creating a challenge and a block here. Now I want to look at action steps required. It just came out. The action steps that you must take, Sagittarius, whether you're the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, is it's time to, you're being called to make a decision here. You're being called. You see here we have the angel and the calling with the trumpet. So he's calling you, or she's calling you, whoever that is, as your angel or your spirit guide, calling you to action. It's time to rise from the dead and to make a move. It's time to make a decision. Okay, there's this sense of decision. It's judgment day. We got to get things moving. Okay, so that's what they're saying. That's what the action steps that you should take according to your spirit guides. What action steps that this other person or situation can take this week? What should this other person or situation? Yeah, I mean, the Chariot can be a Cancer, and the Chariot is someone or an energy of moving forward, of drive, of willingness. So there's like this sense of moving forward. They have to move forward. Things have to move forward. There has to be someone here that makes changes. Okay, someone who balances out the odds here. So it's time to move forward with this energy that you got going here. What will be the outcome for Sagittarius this week? The most likely outcome if they were to take your advice, Spirit. Okay, start something new with that Page of Pentacles. So taking a small step towards something new. So Pentacles are tangible matters. So whether that's starting or studying something new, starting a new job, moving, these are small little steps of how we can change our life. But this is all about the tangible, in the tangible sense. So we're not making changes emotionally at this point this week, but the outcome, if you were to do this, to make a judgment call and make a decision that's for your highest and your best good, based on what your spirit guides and your angels are telling you, then they're saying that the outcome is making a small step towards changing in the tangible sense. So is this finances? Is this the home? Is this a relationship? Making small steps. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm going to move on with the next card here. So here, the action steps of the situation was to move forward, of the person that or the person you're dealing with, was to move forward with that Chariot. And again, that could be a Cancer. So if they were to move forward and follow this advice, what would happen? What would happen this week, please, for this situation? There's always too many cards. We are already at 13 minutes. Okay, so most likely outcome of the action steps here. Someone here will probably become more open and receptive, because the Queen of Cups is someone who is more receptive emotionally, who is warm, who really has a good emotional self-awareness. Okay, someone who opens up, someone who's in love, someone who is able to understand how you feel, okay, when it comes to the challenges that you're facing here with the anxieties and the fears and the insecurities that is self-imposed here, whether that's on your part or on their part. Someone needs to open up. So this can be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. This is a water sign. So here the most likely outcome is to open up emotionally and be completely receptive, okay, when it comes to receiving someone's reaction. It's how are you going to receive that emotional reaction, okay? Someone who is warm, who is receptive. So this is what can happen if they take the right action steps, guys. Now, what is the future likely outcome between Sagittarius and the situation or person they got going here? Balance with the Temperance. Excellent. So I think Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if you were to listen to what your spirit guides are saying, what's coming through these cards for this week, And this is you. I mean, this is Sagittarius. Finding balance is what the future likely outcome will be if you in this situation listen to the messages that come through. There has to be a decision. Someone has to come forward and be brave to be open emotionally with this Queen of Cups. And you need to take the right action steps, whether that's leaving or moving, fixing your finances, something that's tangible and practical here. It's a small step, but it needs to be done. This is what will come out if you were to do this. Because right now I feel like you're just acting like you're content right now. You're content. You're not really making any sudden moves. You're just in a party mode right now, and you're just distracting yourself with get-togethers, social functions. But I see that you're like this. The challenge is this: someone's still scared and fearful and anxious about this confusing energy that you're dealing with the other person. Okay, the person is being defensive, the person's being overwhelming and draining and looking down like this instead of being like this. Okay, so this is what's going to be your future outcome for this week. Now, I always say that time is an illusion and energy is fluid. If this already happened, then take it as it resonates, or it might happen the next few weeks, next few months. This is going to be different for everybody. Okay, so I have to put a time frame to this, but at the same time, it's up to you to see what the energy is like, because if you don't make the necessary changes, then the balance cannot be obtained. So temperance is about balance, is about going with the flow. It's about healing. You know, it's about finding a way to get grounded, balanced with our emotions, balanced with our physical world. You see there? So creating a crappy situation and transforming it. It's all about alchemy, transforming it into a positive one, a different one that's for our highest and best good. So that's the most likely outcome here, Sagittarius. Let me take a look at some oracle cards for you, and then we're going to end this reading because I don't want it to be too long either. And you can always take a look at the previous videos that I have. I mean, they are pretty, you see the same cards come up every week, every day. So take a look at my other videos, even if it's time-stamped or it has a specific date to it. Take a look at my other videos if you haven't yet. Every week I will be coming up with a new content for each sign. So attraction. So we have attraction. It says here, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Someone is not fully committed to the present moment right now. So they're reminding you to be grateful about the present moment. Live in the present. Stop trying to control the future. Stop trying to control the outcome. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So some of you are wondering, should I make a move with this person? Should I share my feelings with them? I'm hearing that. Yeah, it's safe for you to love. I mean, you need to open up at this point. This is what it's saying. You need to make a decision. Someone needs to open up in this spread. Okay, whether that's you or them. But it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, let's get it one more, please. And I'm going to go with another deck because we're already at 19 minutes. Yeah, we see a separation coming in the next, it could be this week or it's already happened, like I said, or it can be in the next few weeks. So a breakup, a separation, someone's moving out, you know, take it as it resonates, but separation between you and this situation or you and this person is on the horizon, okay? So just be aware of that. But balance will be restored, so don't you worry. Yes, bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. Someone is carrying too much responsibility. Someone is just drained. Someone is overwhelmed. You're carrying too much. You feel pressured. Someone needs to let go of what no longer serves them, because this will create more suffering and more turmoil. So it's time to let go. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to move on with the next energy that's coming in, with another situation, because this one, from what I feel here, is not going to work out in the end. Okay, so let's go with 2 cards from this one, and then we will wrap it up. Thank you so much for all your likes, comments, and subscriptions. If my messages do resonate, if you believe, okay, so they're telling you to be positive. If you believe what is right for you, then you will manifest it. So what we feel, what we speak, what we think, if we're like this, then we're gonna attract people, places, and things that are like this, that are based on fear, that are based on illusions, that are based on anxiety. So if you believe what's right is right, then the path will clear up for you within the next few months. My goodness, we've been getting this card for a lot of readings recently. So in the next few months, things will open up. Things will change for you. Remember, we have eclipses coming up, so it's not a joke. This energy is gnarly. Let go, Sagittarius. There's this feeling of letting go, letting God, allow things to unfold, because you need to be in the present moment. You need to live fully. You need to make a move that is for your highest and best good here with that Page of Pentacles, in order to restore balance and peace. I'm hearing peace. Someone's not peaceful. Obviously, here we got that eight of Swords. No, you're not peaceful. Okay, one more, and we are good to go. I hope you guys have a great week, regardless of this crazy energy coming up for y'all. My cards are going crazy. One more, please. Okay. I say 1, they say 3. Wait. So it says, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. There's some type of waiting period here, whatever that means for you. Okay, you're expecting something to happen, but you gotta wait. You gotta live like this. You gotta be present, okay, within the next few months. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So the person or situation that you're dealing with is mirroring back what you're projecting. Okay, so if you see things that you don't like in the person or the situation, it's about looking at what you're projecting, about what you're feeling deep inside, because that's what is coming back to us. We mirror what's in us, what's internally. Sexual union. So maybe the situation is just based on physical attraction, guys. This is, I mean, yes, it says honor the place in one another where you are eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. I feel like I didn't even need to read this, because yes, it's a sexual union. It's a past life relationship from what I hear. I think that there's a karmic lesson behind it, and I think that only if you're able to make a decision will you be able to clear out what no longer serves you, and only if you believe that you deserve it. Only if you believe that you deserve better. Okay, Sagittarius, so thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all your comments, likes, subscriptions, if they did resonate, or else that's fine. You don't have to let me know. There are beautiful tarot readers out there that deliver messages on the daily, on the weekly, on the monthly. I'd love to interact with you on Instagram. Follow me and I'll follow you back if your content is interesting. And so I'll catch you next Monday. Okay, so hang in there, my Sagittarius. Hang in there. Okay, good. Have a good week.